thought I was done, buried under their lies, their twisted words. But let me tell you something, you can't keep a fighter down. I wasn't broken, I was just bent. And now I'm rising. I'll rise higher than they ever thought possible. I'll rise, not just from the ashes, but from the very dirt they tried to bury me in. Every scar, every single bruise, they're not wounds of defeat. Oh no. They are my badges of honor. Proof that I've been through hell and back and still came out swinging. They tried to cage me with their judgments, tried to lock me in a box of their expectations. But nah, they didn't know that I was never meant to be contained. I'm like water, wild, untamed, unstoppable. I flow, I crash, and when I rise, I flood everything in my way. Oh, you should have seen them. The way they smirked, whispered behind my back, thinking they'd won, thinking they'd clipped my wings. But what they didn't know is that every whisper was a shove, every sneer was a push, propelling me further, faster. Yeah. I stumbled. I tripped on their lies, got tangled in their webs. But guess what? I picked myself up every single time. And now, I'm done crawling. I've tasted rock bottom, the cold, lonely place where even your own voice feels like it's fading. I've looked despair in the eye, felt it clawing at my soul, and thought, is this it? Is this all I am? But then, oh man, there was this spark, this tiny flicker that refused to go out. A stubborn little light that kept whispering, get up, keep going. That was me. My spirit, my fire. I've got scars that tell stories, baby. Stories of battles fought, losses that almost broke me, and wins that no one saw coming. They're like little maps etched on my skin, each one leading me back to myself. They thought they could crush me with their cheap words, their shallow opinions. But nah, I'm not here to play by their rules. I make my own. When the world said I couldn't, I whispered, watch me when they tried to silence me. I learned to roar. My voice is loud, unapologetic, a force they can't shut down. And yeah, it gets messy. I get messy. But that's the thing about rising, it's not clean, it's not perfect, it's raw, it's real, it's mine. I've cried, oh boy, I've cried rivers. Felt my heart split open like it couldn't take another hit. But every tear, that was a seed. Every tear watered the warrior in me, the fighter, the dreamer, the doer. They see me now and think, wow, look at him. But what they don't get is that I'm not rising for applause. I'm rising for every time they said I couldn't. For every time I doubted myself but kept pushing anyway. For every damn time I thought about giving up but chose to fight one more day. I've been down, dragged through the mud, stepped on like I was nothing. But nah, I'm not a quitter. I'm not the type to sit back and let life happen to me. I grab life by the horns, I wrestle it to the ground, and I make it mine. I've danced with darkness, laughed in its face, and dared it to take me down. I've walked through flames and come out with fire in my eyes burning hotter than ever before. So, yeah, go ahead, keep watching. Watch me rise. Watch me take every stone they threw at me and build my empire. I'm not just climbing out of the pit, I'm soaring above it. I'll rise for every person who's ever felt small, who's ever felt less than, who's ever been told they're not enough. I'll rise because I've been that person. I've felt that weight, and now I'm not staying there. I'm not letting that be my story. You see this smile? It's not just for show. It's a victory lap for every battle fought, every mountain climbed. It's for every time I was told to sit down, shut up, and play small. I'm done with that. I'm here to be big, to be bold, to be unapologetically me. I'm here to light up the room, to make noise, to live out loud. And if they think for a second that I'm backing down, they've got another thing coming. I've got too much fight in me, too much heart, too much fire. I've got dreams that are bigger than their doubts, and I'll chase them until my legs give out. And even then, I'll crawl if I have to. I'll rise because this world needs fighters, it needs dreamers. It needs people who refuse to be boxed in. I'll rise because I've seen the bottom, and I know what it takes to claw your way back up. I've got a heart that won't quit, a soul that won't be silenced, and a fire that refuses to die. So yeah, I'll rise. And not just for me. I'll rise for every soul out there that's been bruised, battered, and told they can't. I'll rise for every time they said no, for every door slammed in my face, for every dream that almost died. I'll rise because I'm not just surviving anymore. I'm thriving. I'm living loud. I'm owning my story. And I'll keep rising until there's no one left to tell me I can't. This is my moment. My time. And I won't waste a second of it. I'll rise, and I'll keep rising because I am unstoppable, unbreakable, and absolutely undeniable.